Hello, it's day 10 of Vlogmas, and I'm sorry I haven't done days, I don't know, I think I did 1, 2, 3. Did I do 1, 2, 3, 4? But anyway, there's a whole load that I've missed, and I'm so sorry, but that was why I said I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. I've just been at work, and although some of the things I've been doing at work have been fantastic because I've been at the school, and there's been nativity plays, and it's just been absolutely magical and really lovely. I can't film any of it because of all of the children, so obviously it's just not my place to be able to do that. And I think it'd be a bit weird if I then asked parents, can I put your child on my YouTube video? Just be a bit too weird. Anyway, John went to hospital on Thursday and he is now home and he's absolutely fine, and I'm so delighted to say that the operation worked. So the problems that he was having with his spine are all fixed, so that's brilliant. He has a very nasty scar on his neck, but if it's anything like he's had done before, then hopefully that will actually heal up and you'll barely see anything, so that's really great. But it does looks a little bit like he's had his head chopped off, sorted out, and then put back on again. It looks a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, today I'm very excited. We are going to something that we go to every year, but we haven't been able to go to it for the last 2 years because of COVID. So we call it Uncle Keith's Christmas Do, which sounds really weird and it's not going to mean anything to any of you, but basically John and I used to work for a man called Keith who was just absolutely fantastic, such a lovely, lovely man. And once we left where we were working, we remained friends with them. And then eventually, when we had children, he became the godfather of our children because he was just so lovely, and he's been a big part of our life and we absolutely love him. But he lives in a place in Kingsbridge, and called Kingsbridge, and he's part of a horticultural society that he runs, and he puts on a Christmas do every year, and he always invites us, which is absolutely fantastic. So we've been going to this for about 25 years because John and I started going to it before we were married, and it's our 25th wedding anniversary next year. So yeah, 25 years we've been going. So it's just something that we always look forward to. We get the invite in November and we all kind of squeal in delight when we see, the menu choices, and we're like, oh, I'm gonna go. We see the same people every year. We just have a good old chin wag around a table. And I can't remember if I just said, but John's going to come as well, even though he's just had his operation. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to make it or not because he didn't know how fatigued he'd be, but he's absolutely fine. He's going to come along because it's just a sit-down meal. It should be fine. And if needs be, obviously he can go off and just sit somewhere quiet in the restaurant for a little while. But it's in a hotel called Hope Cove Hotel, and it is just the most idyllic, and I'm going to try and take some video footage of it while I'm there today, but it's just wonderful. It's on like a cliff edge and it looks over Hope Cove, and it's just this beautiful bay, very small but beautiful bay, and it's just lovely. It's got a very old-fashioned feel about it, but it's very proper. Do you know what I mean? It just feels so nice. So yeah, we're all very excited. So I have got a me made on today. Not all of us have, but I've got a me made on today, and I am wearing the Tilly and the Buttons Joni dress, which is from the Stretch book. And I made this, I want to say I made it last year. It could be a couple of years ago. Right, I'm going to stand up on a very dodgy stool that's got a dodgy top to it, so hopefully it won't break when I'm standing on it. But there we go, my Joni dress. I really like this dress. I've got it on with tights and I'm going to wear little black ankle boots, but I've actually put on a slip underneath it so it doesn't stick to my tights when I'm moving around, and it's a bit of extra warmth as well. I'm just going to put it on with a coat because it gets quite hot in the hotel. But I really like this dress. I think it's just really nice. It's a bit too fancy to wear to work, I think, but I think it's fancy enough to wear to something like this. Yeah, I'm quite excited about wearing this. But I'm going to get the others and show you what they're wearing, even if it's me made or not. I hope that's okay with you. So I've got Amy here. Oh gosh, you look really tall. I haven't got any shoes on. She's got heels on. She's got, actually you've got a pair of me made earrings on, haven't you? We had a little go last year. Go up and show the earrings. Look, little loopy earrings with some little beads on. We were having a little play last summer, I think, weren't we? We were playing with them. So you've got on a ready-to-wear dress, but she, just for warmth, she's got on her gorgeous cardigan. You might need to go up a little bit closer to show what it looks like, but it's absolutely lovely. Right. So do you want to talk about it? And okay. I'll go away because I know you get embarrassed if I'm nearby. I feel like I'm pulling them all through like one at a time. So are you highly embarrassed? Nah, it's fine. Anyway, so John has got a me made on. You can't see it, and I'm not going to make him take his jumper off because obviously he's a little bit sore. Oh, there you go. So I made him a shirt last year or the year before, new look shirt last year, and it's the new look. Oh, do you know what? I'll put the name of it across the screen because I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's a shirt that I've made for him many, many times. But it's like this Christmas themed fabric. Just lift that up again there. Come a bit closer. Oh, I'm gonna get killed for this, I know. Can you see the Christmas theme? It's got little like birds and holly and snowflakes and little heart-shaped decorations. It's very, very cute. And you've got that on with a ready-to-wear jumper, keeping your scar. If anybody's squeamish, don't look. But yeah, so that's number 2 of me made or number 3 of me made that we're wearing today to Uncle Keith's Christmas do. And finally, we have the very gorgeous Ellen, who's not wearing anything me made, but you know, I don't want to leave her out, so she's now as much embarrassed as everybody else as well, aren't you? Yes. She's got a very colourful scarf on. I thought she looked very pretty, and I thought she could come and say hello. Say hello. Hi. So we're all back home. Well, I say we're all back home. John and I are back home. I have taken Amy to the train station, so she's now gone off, but it's only for a few days, and then her and Katie by the next weekend will be home permanently for Christmas, and I am so excited about her being home and well, both of them being home. It's just going to be so nice to have all the girls back together again and feel like a family again, so it'll be lovely. So she's gone off back to Bath, and my youngest daughter Ellen, she's actually gone to see her boyfriend and his parents, and they've gone to see the military band Christmas concert, which I can only imagine will be absolutely fantastic. So slightly envious because I would have quite liked to have gone to that myself. But yeah, so they should be all having a really good time. So John's actually now downstairs watching the football, the England v France game, and he's got a mate around. So I am up here. I've just made myself a very nice cup of tea, and I am going to sit quietly and have my cup of tea and chill out. Feels slightly Christmas Day-esque, where we've had this massive meal and then you just feel like you want to snooze for the rest of the afternoon. So I'm going to have my cup of tea, and then I think I'm going to I'm going to trace out the Sew Over It Estelle dress, which is one of their latest sewing patterns that they've brought out. I really fancy it. I've got some fabric already and waiting to make it, so I think I'm gonna do that this evening, nice and quiet. Probably upload this video, and I might just have an early night. I'll float in and out of the room to see how England are doing as well. Anyway, I hope you've all had a good day 10 of December too, and I'll see you whatever next day I bring out a Vlogmas. Bye!